Hello friends, welcome to a new Let's Play series of a game called Space Engineers. This game's been out for a few years, and I actually used to play it quite a bit before I actually started my channel. And believe it or not, it was actually the very first video that I recorded for the channel was actually Space Engineers. I had done a kind of a pseudo roleplay start, did a couple episodes. It was horrible. I had no idea what I was doing, but I think I have learned a little bit in the last year. It's been about a year since I played Space Engineers any kind of consistently. I was going to have a co-op series a few months back in the early spring. Just kept waiting for a couple of things to come from Space Engineers that never have materialized yet, which is improved networking and planets. Planets are coming soon, supposedly, but the improved network is important for co-op because weird things happen, like you try and land on somebody else's ship and your landing gear rips off, or weird things. There's a lot of desynchronization problems. But this is going to be a single player solo. That's what single player means, solo, you know. Survival Let's Play. My goal in this series is just to explore. We are going to be building a large ship, and that ship will be the Mecha Scorpion. Actually, it's kind of the design is going to be inspired by a scorpion. I've actually been thinking about it a lot and drawing it up a little bit, so I have an idea of what it's going to be like. And we are playing with some mods. We're doing the DX11 version of Space Engineers. So in case you guys don't know what it is, it's basically a space survival game where you can mine asteroids, recover material from asteroids and other ships, and build stations and ships and do some advanced stuff like programming of blocks and things. And the game has a decent amount of survival to it. You've got to have oxygen. No food yet. That may be coming. We don't know for sure. But you do have to have oxygen. You have to have pressurized environments. And there are meteor showers, which I've turned on. Let's see what else. So, yeah, planets are coming. And, oh, drones! They just released drones last week. And those drones are aware. Basically, there are bases, and there actually is one out there. I got away from it and came over here and marked a couple of asteroids while I was kind of getting reacclimated to the game. And those drones will attack, so you do have to watch out for those. They'll kind of seek you out, and if you're spotted, they'll send in higher and higher skilled ships to try and take you out as well. So you'll have to defend yourself from that. So it's going to be kind of fun. Like I said, we're going to be, first of all, building up a small base, building up some small ships, a big ship, and just exploring and having fun. I happen to love space and all things spacey. I went to college for a space-related field, astrophysics. Not that I did anything with it, but nonetheless, I've always been a huge fan of astronomy and physics, and this game kind of does it all. Yeah, obviously not as physics as like Kerbal, but nonetheless pretty fun to play. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and bring my HUD back up. And you can see I've marked a couple of asteroids. There's an asteroid over there that's got platinum and iron. That one up there's got silicon and nickel. And that one up there has got magnesium, cobalt, and iron on it. And I'm hunting around for an asteroid that may have ice. Because we need ice in order to make oxygen. Now, right now we've got 16 hours of power left in our reactor, just sitting here. Once that goes out, our reactor shuts down, and our entire endeavor comes to a grinding halt. So, first things first is to find ourselves some ice and some uranium. Now I've mined a little bit, and I'm going to be cruising around. I've got the world set up, like I said, where we'll have random meteor showers that will come in, and those meteor showers may or may not be deadly to us. We'll have to wait and see. And what is on this one over here? Let's find out. I wonder why I didn't mark that one. You see that business shipment over there? That is a ship that just popped in. It's a cargo ship that's going to be basically pops in and flies through our sector of space. And if we wanted to, we could go and try to mine it. That's right, this asteroid just had iron on it. Alright, we're going to go check this one over here. Get up some speed, and then we'll shut off our inertial dampeners. And basically when we turn those off, we just continue to coast. Even if I turn sideways, we continue to coast in that direction. Go up a bit. There we go. And then I'll hit my brakes. Basically, it's my inertial dampeners act as brakes. So look at the front of the ship, you can see when I go forward and slow down. Now, I do tend to bump into things quite often. Ooh, is that ice on the, we'll call that the northern side of the asteroid? It just might be. I think it might be. I think it might be. So there are a bunch of different ores that are in the game, and all of them have their various uses. I know some of you do actually... Oh, yep, I do see ice. Some of you do play Space Engineers, so please feel free to give me guidance and tips. It has been quite some time since I... Oh, it's got silicon, nickel, iron. How much of this is this all ice? I wonder. That's stone. Alright, so where's this alleged ice? Let's go over here. Where'd it go? So ice is needed to make oxygen. And oxygen is obviously needed to make everything else we need, like life. Now, when you're mining, you generally want to have a gravity field nearby. It's all stone. Stone can go away. Ooh, it's actually a better little chunk of ice in here. Yes, alright. So, Space Engineers is a voxel game. So, basically it's, you know, just like 7 Days to Die, you can mine pretty much anywhere, you can do anything. Planets are coming, and planets are going to be huge voxel as blocks as well. Oops, I didn't really want that stone. I guess I'll grab it anyway. Why am I getting stone? I want stone. I want ice. It's better. Make myself a little tunnel here, and then it'll have less chance to bump away. Why am I getting... Oh, I already went through it. So there's not a lot of ice here. So I'm going to grab a little bit more of this. And I was going to say, yeah, give me tips and tricks on the game, but keep in mind that I'm going to be recording a few episodes at a time, so I may not pick up your tip or trick immediately. Okay, let's grab all the ice. Care less about the stones, but the ice I do want. How much more ice is on this place? Is there enough to make it... there might be enough on here to make it worthwhile to actually make our base. We have iron, we have nickel. We have silicon. More ice inside. If this thing has any uranium... Nickel... me grab a little bit of this nickel along here. But I think we're gonna build. Go ahead and build a base near here because at least it gives us a semi-decent spot to work from. Now, I do apologize if anyone becomes motion sick from this game. Ooh, more ice. Yes. That. This game is the perfect game for Rongo. There's so much rock to pick up. That's all stone there. Stone I could care less about, like I mentioned. Okay, that's a good start. Let's go ahead and stick with that. That might be enough ice to at least get the base going. So I think that we'll build inside of an asteroid just because it'll protect us from any inbound asteroids. Now, I think this would probably be a good spot. In fact, we could, if we do it just right, we can almost get some solar panels set up like out that way, and that would capture some sunlight that we need. So let's find our little ship. There you are. There's one thing about this game, it does make you lose your sense of balance or a sense of direction. Okay, so we've got some stone, a lot of stone. I don't really care about stone, more nickel, iron, and ice. Oh, the oxygen generator, put that in there. Okay, so we've got a decent amount. Throw this other oxygen tank in there, get that refilled up. So I've got a grinder, a hand drill, and a welder, and a gun, and 2 oxygen tanks. With that, I will conquer the world. When you start off, you get a little ship like this, or it depends on the scenario you pick. You might get a crashed ship or a station, but I opted to start with just this little starter. Basically an escape pod from a station or a big ship. And you've got a gravity generator, you've got a health station, you've got a refinery, an assembler, and a cargo container. It's not a cargo container. Some ammo, and another set of tools. Okay. So with this, I will bootstrap my entire existence. So let's go ahead and see where we can... This asteroid's smaller than I thought it was. Or we're farther away. One of the two. Wow, it's really small. Is it really? I want to get a little distance and see just how... Is it perspective or... No, that asteroid is really flippin' tiny. Okay, that's it. That is too tiny to make a base. I didn't... So for some reason it felt bigger on the inside. It's like a TARDIS asteroid. Alright, so in that case, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and use the ship. No. And you're going to have to bear with me. Like I said, I have been... Oops, don't put your helmet off. How I can't remember how to helmet off. How do you turn your helmet? What the heck is the helmet off? See, new rules, new rules.
Your health is low. Health critical.
Oh, frick! That's a good way to start the game, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, what button was that? I'll grab my oxygen bottles out of there. Now I do get these extra guns and stuff, which is a little cheaty. Why did I take my helmet off? What control is that? Oh my goodness. So let's look at my controls really quickly here. Navigation. Tools, weapons. Suicide is back. I didn't hit that. Helmet is J, is helmet. Why is that there? Alright, I may have to remember that. I'm gonna have to remember that. Oh my goodness, I killed myself already. That is pathetic. I meant to hit K, which is right next to J, and I killed myself. So, yeah, lesson learned. Alright, so those are a set of gear. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that. Okay, so this asteroid's way too tiny, but I do want more ice. So what we'll do, I'm actually going to park near some of that ice. If I can spot it. I think there's some right there. Now, generally, I tend to bang into stuff. Alright, let's see if that works. Oops. I don't like that it does that sometimes. And go to the right menu. Turn our light on. Nope, it's not quite enough. Was that ice? Was that ice? Okay, that is ice, but I need to increase the gravity field slightly. Let's set the field height up a bit. It's going to suck in power for a little while. The body will eventually decay. I want it to be reminded of the fact that I killed myself. And see, I'm in a 0.34 G field right now, which is good. So I hit jetpack off. We're right here, and now all the icing will fall to the ground, basically fall away from the gravity field. So we can mine a bunch without having it go flopping all over the world. Now I've got my settings set so that I can grind and weld and carry the most and the fastest, so that we can actually get through things. And my intention is that I'll be doing a lot of cuts and fast forwards and that kind of thing, so that you guys don't watch me, play 7,000 and weld 7,000 things, but instead, make it entertaining. So. I love picking things up. It's the ultimate Rongo game. Now, when I played this previously, I did play a lot in survival, and actually had built, my biggest thing I had built was a beautiful 400-meter long, oops, I'm slightly out of the gravity field. Ship that was kind of like a... Okay, I need to fix this. There we go. Klingon Bird of Prey. That was kind of my inspiration for that ship. And the inspiration for the ship I really want to build in this series is going to be kind of like a... it's the best way to describe it is a giant scorpion. A giant mecha scorpion. And slowly pick up all of this. If we can get like a good 5,000 or 6,000 ice, that's going to give us a great start for things. And then we can start building our initial base. And I'm going to build a fairly small base at the beginning, at least. And the reason why is that I want to focus on the ship I want to build. I want to build a fairly defensive ship, a fairly aggressive ship, or capable of aggression. And it's going to be... Where's the gravity field? There's our gravity field. Whoa. What else about the ships? It's going to be pretty good sized. I'm not sure exact dimensions yet. I've done some initial mock-ups and things, but I haven't really settled on a scale for it all. But I do want to kind of start it early, and what we'll do is we'll actually build it in a way that it will act as our primary base and will be our hangar that we're going to build all of our small ships inside of. So small ship wise, we're going to have a mining ship, we'll have a welding ship, we'll have a grinder ship, we'll have a fighter to go out and capture these cargo ships that are flying by, fight off drones. I want to get into the programming aspect of the game so that we can do some custom programming, custom coding for things. They've got amazing capabilities in the game. And you might ask why I'm playing this instead of playing something like, and I'm also hanging upside down in space, which is awesome, instead of the Imperial Galactic Line. And that's basically because I just didn't get into Imperial. I did Kickstarter back it, and then it failed Kickstarter, but then I went ahead and kept going, but I backed it there on their website, and I had early access, and I was like, I just, not that interested. So that is why I am doing Space Engineers instead. I think it's just a tighter game. You don't have as much of the survival aspects as you do with Empyrean. You don't go grow crops and stuff. You don't go shoot stuff. But I think it's just a little slightly more polished game. But they're both good. I'm going to grab some more nickel on here. Okay, that's enough mining, don't you guys think? Oh, is this iron? It's iron. Let's grab some more iron. Stone, I don't care about. Yeah, stone really has not a lot of purposes outside of initially you need some for reactors, and then after that you really don't need it much. There are a few mods that you can get that you can actually build with it, or will convert it to some other material, but basically you just it ends up being a byproduct So there we are. We are full up. And how do we get out of here? Oh my god, we're lost!
Inventory full.
Okay, alright. All these little bits and stuff. There's our gravity field. Ah. Erg. You thought mining in 7 days to die was bad. The best part is you only mine very little bit at the beginning by hand, and very quickly we'll end up building a mining. That'd be the first thing we do, is build a mine ship, because otherwise it's a pain in the butt to mine all by hand. Okay, let's throw in some more ice. Oh yeah, we got that. Is going to be plenty of ice. So we've got almost 10,000 ice. Yes. Okay, so we need this iron, and I'll throw a stone in because I'm not sure how much we need for our reactors, but that'll be a good start. Now we've got iron already processed, so we go in production here, and we're going to pick up some items to start making. And first thing we're going to need is steel plate. And I need a lot of iron ingots. Let's just make, let it do 100 and some odd of those. Now we're going to find a bigger asteroid to build in, and I think, okay, so there was, let's look around here. That one was fairly good size. That one up there is pretty good size as well.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay, meteor storm inbound. Now, meteors will come to us from the sun, so we want to be away from the sun when those meteor strikes are inbound. Now, if I remember correctly, this asteroid ahead of us had a rather good supply of iron in it, and also, let's see if it actually does have it. Does this have lights on it? Nope, this does not have lights on it. Okay. Yep, and it also has a very large stash of uranium, it looks like. So all that really dark stuff is uranium. And that is what we need to power everything up. So I think that we will build right here. Right here in the middle of this big thing. Lots of access points. We could have... Yeah. Yeah, I like it. So let's go ahead and pick a little spot to kind of call ground zero. As a matter of fact, I'm going to move out here. And we'll use the gravity field from the ship again to mine some more of this good stuff. Alright, perfect. I'm going to adjust this gravity field a little farther because we don't need quite the height that we had. We need to pull that current down so that the field lasts a little longer. Alright, that should do it. So here we are. A slight amount of gravity and lots of uranium. So we are going to be in good shape. Okay, so we'll build a platform to start off with in the next episode. So for now, this has been Wrong with the Bold. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this series. I know I'm going to, and I'm just going to have fun building and having just a great time. So I will see you guys back here pretty soon. If you liked it, click the like button, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, your family, and your grandma, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!